All right, people, we have a fan favorite tonight.
This is a fan favorite.
Yeah.
It truly is.
We actually got a lot of comments that this should have been included in Best Beginner Scotches.
Yeah, and I totally agree.
Yeah. We could have made that list really long. But anyway, we are talking about a Scotch distillery that at one point in time was only accessible by boat.
Yes.
I guess their customer center was not very busy.
No, probably not.
The visitor center.
Yeah, the visitor center is a little far away.
Okay, so it was only accessible by boat,
yeah.
And thusly they call it the Maritime Malt.
Yes, exactly. And so this whiskey, which we will...
Can I pull it out?
I'll just pull it out if you haven't read the title already. But this is the Old Pulteney 12-year-old, established in 1826 in the Port of Wick. As you mentioned, that's where, a lot of old fishermen would come and buy their whiskey or even work at the distillery. This one is different because it was named after Sir William Pulteney, who actually died in 1805. So he died before the distillery was even
like 20 years
around. Yeah. It's the most northeast distillery in all of the mainland of Scotland, because obviously there's the Highland Park distillery, which is in the Orkney Islands. So this one is also a little bit of kind of interesting trivia about this one. Trivia maybe being the theme of today. Is this was closed by a parish in 1930, claiming that they wanted to do, they declared prohibition. And as we all know, prohibition doesn't seem to work.
Doesn't stick.
And so it reopened in 1951, which is actually, it was closed for 21 years. That's pretty significant. But nowadays, this one is owned by the Inverness Distilleries. What's kind of cool about this, just for like a packaging standpoint, is it's very recognizable because it's got that. It's designed essentially after a still.
Looks cool. Yeah.
It looks like a still.
Super cool. I would totally buy that. It's hidden. It's hidden in the box. They should almost just have it boxless.
Yeah, it's a cool. You could totally see the line arm coming off of it, kind of thing. That'd be maybe a cool addition to pour it out. I don't know. Yeah. Speaking of that, do you want to pour some out?
Let's do it. Well, we better cut to commercial here.
Okay, we will be back listening to our song.
Yeah.
After you watch C pour this into our glasses. That's a decent pour. Okay. See you in a second. Okay, we are back.
We've got a segment tonight. I'm gonna put this away for a second.
Okay.
Because we're gonna change. We're gonna change focus here.
Yeah.
You said earlier that trivia was the theme tonight. It is the theme tonight, and let's hear the new theme song.
Trivia with Trivia.
Trivia with Trenny. Trivia with
What time is it? What time is it?
Trivia with Trenny and C.
Jazz hands.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
Hope you like that tune. That's an original Trenny and C tune.
Yeah.
Okay. So tonight's trivia, we have a little game called Real or Fake Scotch Distilleries.
Cool.
Only 4 questions.
Okay.
It's just like an A or B thing.
Right.
But we want you to play along at home.
Fun.
Yeah, it's fun. You'll lock in your answer. Don't cheat and go Googling it, because, you'll just get the answer in 5 seconds. So, play against Trenny. Let's see how many
I don't know what the questions are. He's written these out, and I have no idea what it's going to be. So, let's see how well I can do with these distilleries.
And there are some interesting Scotch distillery names throughout history. I've chosen ones that they may still be open. They may have been closed. I'm kind of trying to make it a little bit more difficult.
Let's try.
Anyway. Okay, so let's get going.
You don't like that one?
That was the cover sheet.
Oh.
Okay.
We put a lot of work into everything. We even had a cover sheet.
Okay. Real or fake? Which one is real? Which one's fake?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you two options. One is real, one's fake.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to try and say these without laughing. Okay. Glen Scotch
Yeah.
or Glen Flagler?
What?
Glen Scotch
Glen Scotch.
or Glen Flagler?
Glen Flagler. Flag.
Okay, hold on. Let's give the people a second to lock in their answers.
Okay, because I don't know yet at all.
No, you have no
I have never heard of either of these, so...
Well, you definitely haven't heard of one of them. Because one of them isn't real.
I
made them up.
I feel like Glen Scotch is the fake one.
Survey says Glen Scotch is the fake one.
Yes!
Glen Flagler was a lowlands distillery closed in 1985. Glen Flagler. Okay. Let's go to
Glen
this.
Scotch. So stupid.
Okay. Dallas Dew or Austin Dew. So we went with two cities in Texas. One of them's a real distillery. One of them's fake.
Are they Scottish distilleries?
Yeah.
All of these are Scottish.
Yep. So again, if you're playing at home, Dallas Dew or Austin Dew, and Dew is spelled DHU.
Okay,
In both cases.
Yeah. I am gonna say that Austin Dew is the fake one.
Austin Dew is the fake one. That's correct.
My reason behind that is because Dallas Dew kind of rolls off the tongue nicer.
Okay.
And for some reason, I bet you thought of Austin Powers or something.
I was going to do San Antonio Dew, but that seemed a little too obvious.
Yeah.
So Dallas Dew is a Speyside region distillery closed in 1983. All right,
Cool.
let's carry on. Okay. Okay. All right. On to question 3. We've only got 4, so this won't take too long. McDuff or McBain?
Okay.
There's a bit of a Simpsons
It's a
theme.
Simpsons theme,
A bit of
yeah.
a Simpsons theme on this one.
I'm gonna say, okay, you guys can.
Yeah, lock in your answer. McDuff or McBain?
I personally think the real one is McDuff.
You are correct. 3 for 3. McDuff was a Speyside region. Oh, is a Speyside region owned by Bacardi.
Okay, because there's Duffton,
Okay.
which is in the Speyside region.
McDuff.
And McBain is just... well, it's Simpsons. It's great.
Hey, you're doing
But they're
good.
both kind of Simpsons.
You're doing good. I mean, maybe we've fooled some people. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
4 to 3.
I wouldn't have known the answer to these. I don't know my Scotch.
I haven't heard of any of these ones, so
Okay.
this is all guesses.
Okay.
But kind of, educated guesses.
Okay. All right. Glengina or Ladyburn?
Okay, well, I'm going to say Ladyburn's probably the real one.
Okay, these might have been too easy. Or a little too far-fetched. I like Glengina.
Glengina. I would drink some Glengina, for sure. Yeah.
Ladyburn is a lowlands distillery closed in 1975. Anyway, Trenny was 4 for 4. Hopefully you were keeping score at home, and hopefully you enjoyed that. That is Trivia with Trenny and C.
Okay, let's do this one.
Oh,
Where's the actual bottle? There it is. You don't need the case. Who needs the case? It's much more pleasing to look at. Okay, we should probably get into the actual review of this. We are like 8.5 minutes
Let's
deep
take a
here.
sip, 'cause
Let's
people
do
are
it.
pissed.
Let's do it. Okay. The nice thing is, you may have noticed is, again, we're not super shit-faced.
yeah, we've kept it together tonight.
We've done well. Okay,
Color.
color. Go ahead.
The color on this one, I have it as a Riesling. It's
Okay.
a light gold straw. Once
Light
it's in
gold
the
straw.
glass,
Yep.
it's maybe a little. Riesling can have a hint of brownishness to it. This has too. So anyway, it's a light golden straw, more specifically.
And I mean, it doesn't say anywhere on the bottle that I noticed that it's a natural color or anything like that. However, it is 12 years old, and so it has soaked in quite a bit of the color from the wood, from the oak, matured in fine oak casks, quietly breathing in the fresh North Sea air.
There you go.
Okay.
Nice.
Anyway,
Nose.
So, nose on this one. This one is actually pretty well known to be a briny Scotch whiskey. It is, what did they say this one's called? The Maritime Malt. So it is
seawater.
It is seawater. There is the sea salt. There's a bit of the lime juice. There is a sweetness, like a slight toffee thing going on.
I've got two interesting flavor notes on the nose.
Okay.
Ginger beer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
A bit of a spicy ginger beer kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
And then also sourdough bread.
Interesting. Do you know what? I think I have that on a tasting note for this one, yeah. So that's true, and it's because it's kind of musty.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of musty, kind of...
It's sour.
I shouldn't say stale, but it's got something like that in there.
There is some fruit in it, a bit figgy. Like you mentioned, I think you said, did you say lemon or lime?
I said lime juice.
Yeah, I was going to say, it has a bit of a citrus zest.
Yeah, it does.
Definitely.
Because it kind of goes well with that sea salt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a briny sea salt lime kind of thing with that musty bookshelf sourdough.
Yeah.
I like it. A little bit of the ozone thing, a little bit of that ozone thing that you get with peated whiskeys without it being anything like a peated whiskey. Mm-hmm. So don't get me wrong, it's nothing like a peated whiskey. It has a little bit of that kind of icicle thing in the nose. Okay, flavor.
Malty, grainy.
Malty, grainy. This one does not have any characteristics of something that's been sherried.
No.
It's very like a bourbon barrel kind of thing.
There is, again, I'm back on fruits here. I've got like a fig raisin kind of thing in the fruit with some honey and herbs.
That's
a bit herbal.
Bang on, yeah, because it is very, like a lot of the northern distilleries in Scotland, it has that herbal kind of thing going on. I get the sourdough bread and the flavor for sure.
Yeah. It's good stuff though.
It is really good.
Easy drinking.
For like a beginner, the way I've described this one is beginners can get into this one and discover a whole new kind of range of flavors next to your Glenlivets and Glenfiddich kind of thing.
In that same price range and age.
However, experienced whiskey drinkers can grab this bottle and go, oh, this is different. This is something interesting. It's not your run-of-the-mill kind of Scotch.
Yeah, I find those ones that you mentioned, the Glens, to be a little bit more, a little bit more mellow, and
it's more palatable for the masses. I think.
This has a little bit more going on.
Yeah, it does.
A little bit more dynamic.
A little bit more dynamic. A little bit more complexity going on.
Can we talk price quickly?
Sure.
So we pay about $75 for this bottle. Sometimes higher, depending. And in the U.S., you're going to catch this one for about $45.
Yeah.
Right around $45, give or take your region.
So I would say go out and get this bottle if you've never tried Old Pulteney 12-year-old because it's a good one to have in the cupboard. It's a good one to kind of explore, and we got this about 5 months ago, I'd say, and it's gone down.
I feel like it's getting better.
And it is getting better. They do.
I do find, though, one thing I'll say is I've gone back to it a few times, of course, over the 5 months. And there's definitely times where I like it better than other times.
Yes,
sometimes I go to it and I'm like, it's a bit too salty for me for today or whatever. You know, like you have a certain flavor profile
it's not your everyday dram.
Yeah.
And I agree because there's times where I really love it and times where I go, oh, it's not hitting all the levels.
Yeah. Right? Tonight I like it.
But I'm liking it.
Finish.
I
have it as lingering with a slight bitterness to it. With orange as the aftertaste.
Okay, cool. And I'm getting it is again that herbal thing is on the finish. We haven't talked about sweetness much. There is a sweetness one to this.
Good point. Good point.
And I'm getting the sweetness on the finish a lot more than the front of the tongue.
Yeah. Viscosity, balanced oils. You know, it's a little bit on the medium body.
Yeah, I mean it's with 12 years old. It sucks a bit of that. Oils out of the wood and things like that. So it's all around a pretty well balanced Scotch.
Score it up.
Okay.
We gotta go.
I gave this a 27.42, which is pretty damn generous, really.
Yeah.
And you gave it a 26.5, which gives it in total a 26.96. I don't think we're going to put it on the board behind us. It's here, so whatever. But thank you for joining us. We are Trenny and C. Sign up or subscribe to us on YouTube and all that stuff. You'll find us.
See you next time.
Cheers.